Yes, I wanted to ask you, sir, how has the last 2 months been? The last 2 months of lockdown.
The last 2 months of lockdown, you know, it has not been easy, but all I did was that I'm trying to find a way that my people will not be hungry.
Okay, sir.
So what I did, I stayed mostly indoors. And what I did was to make palliatives for my people. In
Okay.
3 local governments, I reached out to them, though it cost me a lot of money. Cost me more, it cost me a lot, but I reach out to them. And sometimes I just look for people out of the States to send some money in. And sometimes I have my own personal money, and I just I just went and bought rice, beans, bread, and money, eggs and stuff like that, and pack it and then branded it and send it to them. And sometimes I go from house to house to, you know, because sometimes you send some people. I want to see how my people are living. I want to see, so I go into the, you know, just inside the neighborhoods to make sure I see how they're living. Are they living okay? Are they all right? Though it's a lot of work, but sometimes it's an exercise for me. Yeah, I don't see it as a, and it's not that we're, some people would think, oh, it's not good, you should send people. But how can I see the life that my people are living? How can I see the, so I want to see by myself. And that's why I go to these people. And it's not just to try to trash the throne, but to show the people who have never seen riches, who have never seen their king, to motivate them. To let a child who has never seen a king to actually have a feel. And so that he or she will want to become somebody in the future. And at the same time, to wake the dead. There are some old people, widows and everything, that have never seen a king before. Maybe they have problems. There are many issues. So I want them to see me. I don't want to limit myself to the palace. My town is my office. That's how I see it.
Kabisi, you have also stepped up. You have also stepped up your fashion style. I mean, you're always very stylish. Anytime you step out and all of that. Like this, your cap. I'm just seeing it for the first time. It's different from the ones that we've been seeing. What inspires what you wear every day?
Every day, you know me. I'm never satisfied with anything that I do. I'm creative. I come up with ideas every day. I don't stand one place. I don't use the glory of the past. I always want to write new history. And that's why every day I think about my fashion sense, my development sense of my town. I move to the extreme. I'm never satisfied with one position. I always move. And that's why I when I wear something today and it's raining, people like it. Tomorrow I'm thinking about something else. And that's it.
Then, sir, I was going to ask, how do you feel? Most of the things you do or say, it tends to generate controversy. How do you always see that controversy that comes with everything the Oluwo says or do?
I can't hear you.
I said most times, whatever you say, whatever the Oluwo says or do becomes controversy or becomes controversial. How do you always feel when you get the feedback from what you do or say?
Sometimes you see, when you bring in something new, you have to just be patient. You know that where I'm coming from is far. So for people to understand me will be a little bit far. We have a distance. And I'm coming from far away. So you don't expect people from far away to just understand you just like that. But I'm trying to carry my subject along for them to know that it's a new dawn. It's a new breed of life. It's a new way of our approach to our culture. What we met on the ground is not working. How do we make our culture and tradition work? And what we met on the ground, our tourism industry is taking a beating. How do we make it work? And why it's not working is that we keep on doing the same thing. We keep on repeating the same thing. And when you keep on repeating the same thing, it means you're stagnant. Why don't you just go back to the time of you just think, please, this is about our Federal College of Education. Just a moment. Just a moment.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Hello. Yeah, so I'm very inquisitive,
Okay, sir.
and I'm a person that challenges the status quo. And why do you challenge the status quo? You challenge the status quo because you want to make a change. If something is good, you won't challenge it anymore. But because it's not good, that's why you want to challenge that. Why is it not good? It's like if you find sugar now or chocolate, you know it's sweet and that's good. You don't look for something more. You know you can make it a little bit better, but chocolate is chocolate. Maybe white chocolate. I like white chocolate. But when you see something, when you see something that's supposed to be sweet, chocolate's supposed to be sweet, but it's not sweet. Why? So it's just like our culture. Our culture is the best. It's great. But then it means, and it's not making sense, and it's not making money. No tourism industry is not thriving, nothing. So what do? And this is in the hands of the custodian of the culture and tradition. I am one of the custodians of culture and tradition in Nigeria, especially in the Yoruba race. So you go in deep as a philosopher. It's a philosophic thing. And you look at the history and you start challenging the status quo. And what I found out is that we lack knowledge of our past heroes, that they call them deities today. Do you know that how can a white man believe in Shango or believe in Ogun when everything they know about Shango is about killings? When the white man wants to bring Jesus to us, they didn't tell us about Jesus was killing you. They say he's merciful, he's a good God, he sacrificed himself for us, and everything like that. And that's why we will accept that kind of God that is merciful. When we were brought Muhammad from the Arabs said Muhammad is a very good, compassionate, and peaceful. Islam is peace. But our own culture, what will carry it is our heroes of the past. Tell me one hero or deity in Yoruba land that is very popular, that is not being everything about it. What they relate them to is about killings. Shango, Ogun. So how do we export Shango to the white man when he knows that Shango is always killing? Huh? When he knows that Ogun is always to kill you. Are we making sense in Africa? Huh? It is not. And when everything, most of our culture stuff is about rituals, human ritual. Look at my palace there. Why would a beautiful place? Why would I want to put a dirty deity in? I'm not saying we should forget our tradition and culture. What I'm saying is that it needs an upgrade from the fetish, diabolical, bad ways. If you say you are voodoo, use it to do great things, better things, not to spoil people's life. The only thing they know kings are they will curse you. Do you know that we are the one that are the people a lot? You know, and this is we are not in the ages of those days anymore, where you scare people with voodoo, scare people, you will kill them, I will swear for you. Why don't you use that swearing authority to pray for them and make them better? And that's I'm changing the style of leadership. Kingship is about serving the people, not about killing, cursing, changing, and making. It's to bring succor to the people. It's a position of service, and that's why my ways are different. But I don't. When I see controversies, I don't regard them. I just see that people who are. Now, you know, there are many people that will judge you on social media without knowing you, without
Yes,
seeing you.
Yes, sir.
Just people who want
Understand.
to just. So, why would you want to pay attention to somebody who just? I don't listen to rumors, and that's what leaders do. Anybody like listening, if you want to be a leader, don't listen to rumors. Things that you cannot confirm, don't listen to it. That's how a leader is. I don't listen to rumors. And when people talk about me in something, I just smile. I just wave it off. And that's it.
Kabesi, when you answered the call the last time, you said Kabesi in your long. Why did you say that, sir? What does that mean when you say Kabesi in your long?
Because I am not Kabiesi. I am not the real Kabiesi.
Okay.
I am not the real king. The real king is God. God himself is the king. God himself is the Kabiesi. I am just, I will tell you who I am.
Okay.
The monarchy position as a position to represent God. Like now, maybe you have you took a hotel for your event. Maybe you having
Okay,
city
sir.
people event, and you took a hotel for the event.
Sir.
Then you invited the president of this nation. But because he has many places to go that same day, and he has many things to do, he can't be physically present at your event. So he sent his minister. Where would the minister sit? Huh? Where the president is supposed
to sit, yes, sir.
So it means that the minister is not the president himself, but is standing in and representing the president in the flesh. And so that's how all kings supposed to know that they are not the real king. God is the real, like the Oluwo now. The meaning of Oluwo is Oluwa Iwo, Olorun Iwo. I am not the Oluwo. I am just representing God himself, who is the Oluwo, is God himself. It is very spiritual. It's very deep. But if you look into it, that's how it is. The palace of the king is the palace of God on earth. And that's why when I define it, I made it clean. Oba Ipe Meji Laafin, which means the king should not. Oba Ipe Meji Laafin doesn't mean that your friend and Oba cannot visit you. What it meant is that they shouldn't bow to anything in the palace other than the king. So when they prostrate for me as Kabiesi, I have to send that glory back to Kabiesi himself. I have to give him that honor. They gave me the honor because I am representing Kabiesi himself in the flesh. So me, I have to give the honor back to God, who can be seen. And that's why I have to say, Kabiesi Olodumare. Yeah.
Kabezi, how do you? Yes, Kabezi, how did you take all the controversy that came with your separation from your wife? How did you take all of the controversy and everything that came after that?
Like I said, I don't deal with rumors. And the people who are talking or saying anything don't know me. So I'm gonna be one of the greatest kings, not only in Nigeria but on earth. And for you to reach that position, you have to go through a lot of orders. So I don't see controversy. I see them as bump on the road and things you have to go through to get to where you're going. I see everybody that talks about me as supporters and helpers because they help to carry my name everywhere. It's okay. It's a great one. And my own definition of life is different. I have traveled far and wide. I've known a lot. I've known how to deal with life. So any criticism doesn't really let God judge everybody. But if you judge people the way you want to be judged, yeah,